Hey everyone, it's Amy and Happy New Year! Today I'm going to be going through my entire K-pop photo card collection. So I'm only going through photo cards. I'm not going to be going through any of like really large inclusions because I have decided that I don't want to collect them anymore, or I don't really focus on collecting them, so that will not be shown in the video. We're just going to be doing photo cards. I don't even know how many binders I have, but we have a good range between full-size binders and smaller A5 binders. Also, I'm only going to be showing collections that I still collect, so if I used to collect somebody and you don't see them showing up in this video, then chances are I'm no longer collecting them, or I'm basically taking a break from collecting them. I think we're going to be seeing quite a bit of changes for my collecting habits coming into this new year, so what you may see in this video may not show up again later in the year. I don't know yet. We'll see how things go, but I wanted to show you my current collection as of today, and I thought since it was just Taehyung's birthday, I'm gonna go ahead and start out with him. So we essentially have my BTS collection here, which mainly focuses on Taehyung because he is my alt bias. So this is my main Taehyung binder. I have 3 binders technically for him. The third one I will not be showing because it's larger inclusions, and like I said, I don't want to collect large inclusions anymore. So this is his main binder, and we're starting out with album photo cards. Starting out with the earliest albums and just going forward. I try to collect some of the group cards along with his solo cards, so that's kind of how this album or this binder starts. And I am still missing the photo card where they have their arms raised, so these two are identical. But I did trades with friends, so actually I think I may have pulled one, and then I did a trade with another friend. And yeah, we're just gonna keep going. I'm gonna try to not be too talkative. And then we're going into the Love Yourself albums, and then I collected a full OT7 set of that because it was my favorite set. And then yeah, we're just going to try to go through these kind of quickly. I do have some of his lucky draws that are intermingled with the rest. I did collect a little bit of OT7 for some of the more recent albums, like for B for instance, because the albums came that way, you got a full set. And also I happen to have so many copies that I pulled so many of the members themselves, and like all 3 of these Taes I just ended up keeping. So yeah, then we've got things like pops and lucky draws. So you'll see that I sometimes have bias lines, sometimes I don't. My bias line is Tae and then JK and Jin, but I don't collect the other 2 members very much. So you might still see them a bit interspersed throughout here, as well as some of the other members too, but it is mainly focused on Tae. Now we are getting into, let's see, these were his lucky draws. And now we've got some of the more, I guess, special cards, like this one is that holographic Japan fan club renewal photo card that now is worth so much. But at the time I got it for pretty much a normal price, so that was really exciting. And yeah, these are just a little bit of the Japanese cards. I don't really collect a ton of the Japanese cards, but we do have a little bit. And then going into his DVD photo cards, lots of DVDs or like photo books, and some special ones like their collab with Fila and the Chilsung cider. A lot of random cards too, and I think going into this new year I'm going to try to get away from some of these like brand collab photo cards. And we have some D-Icon and more special DVD and Blu-ray cards. Oh, and the Permission to Dance tour cards that Melanie got for me, and more D-Icon. Pretty much going to be ending this binder with the D-Icon. Oh, and we've got a little bit of Season's Greetings as well, and I think this was maybe from the wallet. But I also need to say that I still have another binder sorting video that I need to post. So there are some cards that I got towards the very end of 2022 that are not going to be in today's video in the binder tour, but that will be in a future video really soon. So yeah, I just have some spare pockets. By the way, any kind of materials, if you are curious, that I use, I will have it either linked below or I'll have it written out like as a list, so you can do a search for them depending on where you want to buy them from. Okay, so now I have Tae's other binder, and this is a My Collection binder from Prism Platinum, and this is going to be dedicated for Tae's mini tour cards. And I didn't really go in any particular order. Like for the first page, I just have some cards from different eras, like Be and Permission to Dance. And yeah, we just have his full mini tour photo card set. So I love these pockets. These are also pockets from Prism Platinum, and the sleeves are also Prism Platinum. They're the premium mini tour photo card sleeves, and I really love them. But yeah, mini tour photo cards are not my favorite, but when it comes to Tae, I like to still get them if I possibly can. So that is when this binder comes in handy, and I used to have them in a large binder, but I just did not like the layout of an 8 pocket. I also have a little bit of JK. I actually think I pulled both of these. So I was like, I'll just keep JK and his chicken nuggets too. Why not? Some of their artist merchandise line. I have a few others that I need to put in here in a future video. Yeah, Wings concept book lenticular. I know these are super random. I just didn't know where to put them, so they kind of go here at the end. But yeah, this notebook, or I'm sorry, this binder holds a lot, so I'm very pleased that it holds on my Taehyung cards. Alright, so while we are still within the Hybe umbrella corporation, I'm gonna go ahead and show my enhypen collection, and I mainly collect Jake. So we're just gonna start out with Border Day 1. We're just gonna kind of go in order. Now with Jake, because sometimes their photo cards per album don't all fit in a 9 pocket, sometimes I'll put things like lucky draws or pobs to kind of fill in the gaps. So that's what you are going to see. I did start out pretty strong collecting enhypen, especially their lucky draws, because these ones are just, they're worth so much now. It's like absolutely insane how how much their prices have blown up since their debut. By the way, this is not a real card. This is not a broadcast card. It was just like a freebie type thing, and I just put it back here because I thought it was cute. So yeah, we're just gonna keep going. So yeah, we've got, oh sorry, we have Carnival, and this filled out a 9 pocket really nicely. And yeah, we had a lot of cards from Carnival, and then just some more special cards like merchandise cards and what have you. I have some unit cards as well, just to kind of fill in the gaps. And then this was from their Japanese album. I believe I pulled all 3 of them. So I just put Jake in the middle, then I put Sunghoon and Sunwoo along the sides here. But I'll be honest, I'll just be upfront with you guys. I am thinking about maybe selling my enhypen collection. I don't know yet. I am just still very much on the fence about it. I really love their music a lot. They have some of my favorite albums, but I just haven't been enjoying collecting them quite as much. So we'll see. I don't know yet. I'm probably going to at least hold on to it for a while, see how I feel. But I have very much fallen behind collecting his stuff. I'm missing one of his Japanese cards, but I probably won't try to find it. And here for Manifesto Day 1, I actually have maybe a few more to put in here, I think. I have his Pob for sure. I am still missing a couple from Manifesto Day 1. Okay, and then we've got things like their membership kit and season's greetings and whatnot here, and Connect, their online concerts. And what's really great though about enhypen photo cards is that they pretty much stay away from mini tour photo card sizes, and they keep even their tour cards and their concert cards to be normal size, which I really like. I really appreciate that. I feel like it makes things in my binder look a lot more cohesive. So yeah, these were like from the deco package, which I have unboxings of these. If you want to kind of scroll back a little bit, you might be able to see them. Like, this is really rare for them to have these mini tour size, and I think this might have been for, was this the light? No, not the light stick. What was this from? Oh, these were their fan club, but I think, oh no, actually the light stick might be a normal size now that I think about it. Enhypen, they had so many cards from Enhypen, so I did a lot of trading with friends to be able to get his full set. And I did hold on to some of the ones of units that Jake is in as well. We have the other season's greetings, well, from last year. And yeah, I have an extra pocket here for, I think for the manifesto merch that I was gonna put here. And yeah, this was the anniversary, I think. Oh, Melanie has Sunghoon. I gave her Sunghoon. So, but I kept the other members in here for now. But like I said, I might be selling some of these. If not Jake, then maybe some of the other members, just to kind of minimalize or reduce, you know, better curate my collection. I feel like 2023 for me is going to be a year where I am more selective and curate my collections a little bit better. Okay, I know I said I won't show larger inclusions, but whoops, I kicked my trash can under the desk. But I have a very tiny large inclusion section for Jake in the back of this binder. And yeah, it's like, see how bulky some of these things are, like this passport thing. Like, I don't know, man, I don't think I really want it. It's bulky and I don't like it, and it's kind of starting to misshape some of my things, so I have to be really careful, you know, with what I put in here. So yeah, these are just super random things from special packages and what have you. These are pop lenticulars. Like, I have this one of Sunghoon and Jungwon, which I don't even know why I have them, to be honest. So yeah, I don't know, I might sell that as well. But that is all I have for my Jake / enhypen collection. So I very recently moved my TXT collection into a larger binder because, oh boy, the cards were starting to bend a little bit. Like, they're fine, there's nothing wrong with them, but it looked like they were starting to get a little curved. So I'm like, I think they need a bigger binder. But I basically started out collecting TXT, where Yeonjun, my main bias, I was collecting him, and then I decided to double collect Soobin as well, because I do technically double bias, but I guess Yeonjun would be like my main bias, so I thought it would be fun to collect two members at the time. I have since cut back and only focus on Yeonjun because, yeah, TXT is another group that has just skyrocketed in terms of merchandise and resale value, and it's just something that I can't keep up with anymore. But yeah, we're just starting out with the very first album, and moving forward, I actually got really lucky and got some of his broadcast PCs here, which I really love these. If I were to ever sell my TXT collection, which is something I've also toyed with back and forth, I'll probably still hold on to his broadcast for a little while. But yeah, like I said, I don't know if I'm gonna sell TXT. If I do, I might start out with Soobin and see how things go. I don't know, but I do still enjoy collecting them. I pre-ordered their new albums already, and they're gonna be signed, so I'm really excited about that. Well, they're randomly signed by one member, so that'll be really fun to see who I pull. But yeah, anyways, moving into the Dream Chapter Magic, and this was when I started standing them. So this album means a lot to me, and I remember just how incredibly fun it was to open their albums. And then we're moving into Eternity, and I just love the way that they actually look in these larger pockets. Okay, so Blue Hour, I feel like this is when they really blew up, and I was so lucky to be able to get the cards that I needed to get at the time, because this one has just, I don't know why, it's just gotten so sought after. Okay, so this is a Japanese album for Yeonjun and Soobin. Then moving into the Freeze era. And this was when I decided to be extra chaotic, and I did OT5 for this era. So that is why you're seeing a lot of OT5. That was fun though. That was a fun one to collect. And I think these are Target. Is it Target or Weavers? Oh, this is Weavers. And these were, I think, oh, was this Yijiu? Yeah. These are really nice cards. But I am going to be cutting back. I'm not going to do fan sign cards anymore. Then moving into Fighter Escape era. I collected OT5 again. Alright, and then this was the jewel cases. Right, I kind of forgot about that. Wow. Okay, and then the lucky draws. Those lucky draws, these are so cute. I really, really like these. Okay, Chaotic Wonderland. This is where I mainly focused on Yeonjun. I actually might be missing one now that I think about it. And then Thursday's Child. So I initially started out only collecting Yeonjun here, and then in the end, after doing trades with friends, I ended up having some extra Subins, and he ended up back in the binder with Yeonjun. Then we just have some stuff from Memories and just really random different eras mixed together here. This was the very, very first season's greetings, and I pulled Yeonjun's clear ID card. So that was a lot of fun. Oh my goodness, now that I think about it, that may have been one of my very first videos that I ever posted on this channel, was the TXT season's greetings unboxing. So yeah, and I remember filming that on my floor. I had this itty bitty tripod that like has bendable arms, and it was pointing down on the floor. It was such a mess. I don't think you could even hear me very well. Anyways, it's a blast from the past, but all right, now getting into a lot of mini tour photo cards, and this is the section of my binder that I don't like, and I don't know, I'm really contemplating just maybe selling just the extra tour photo cards and maybe only keeping album photo cards and lucky draws. I don't know, much to think about. And as you can see, I don't even have Yeonjun completed because trying to trade for the Dream By Together fan live cards, it's just so hard. I don't know why it's so hard, but it is. What was this? Oh, this was their season's greetings. And is this the light stick? I love their light stick, by the way. And yeah, you're just gonna see that I have a lot of Yeonjun and Subin mostly mixed together in these sets, but then you're gonna see some unit cards as well. And oh, these are really thick. Are these the thick ones? I can't remember what this is from. And then this was the Fan Live, yeah, Shine By Together Fan Live. And then the MOA Campus ID cards. And was this, what is this? I can't remember what this is from. I truly can't remember what that one's from. And then we've got some larger inclusions from the Fan Live, Memories, and Season's Greetings. These are the character cards from the Starseekers photo book. Well, it was a pop-up book, I mean. So beautiful. And we've got, was this the Freeze, like some Freeze merchandise photo cards? And I think, what is this? Was this the exhibit? I think, yeah, because of the green backs. And then some merchandise from Act Boy. These are also from the Act Boy Fan Live. A lot of cards from Fan Lives. I feel like some of these are really thick cardboard too. So it does add a bulk. This was the Yeonjun birthday, and I did not buy his one from 2022. I decided not to collect those. And we've got some stuff from photo books and what have you. Was this like a New Year's thing? Oh, Little Wishes. That's right, the Little Wishes. Oh my goodness. Little Wishes, I feel like, was such a waste of money when you look at it, because it was like an advent calendar and you just got a whole bunch of crap in it where really people only care about the photo cards. So I am so glad that Hype did not do that again this year. We've got Season's Greetings, and then the digital code card. I pulled Yeonjun, and then this was the MOA by Together concert. lots of that. And then this was the deco kit, and I pulled Yeonjun in his teddy bear outfit. Very exciting. And this is part of the deco package as well. A lot of stuff from deco packages, the stickers that they drew, the Polaroids. So this page is more of like a catch-all for Yeonjun. Stuff from, let's see, this was the Dream Week thing. It was like an ID card type thing. Yeah, what else? Oh my gosh, we've got memories, a D Festa. Oh gosh, oh that's right, that was the MOA production thing. This is definitely from Thursday's Child. These must be the lucky draws, or is this Yiju? I forget, but yeah. I don't know. I really did not know where to put these, but I kind of want to move them to the front now that I see it. These were the lenticulars. Well, some of these were the lenticulars from Thursday's Child. And yeah, I still need to put fillers in these. Oh my goodness. I actually can't remember what kit these were from. But anyways, yeah, as you can see, oh my goodness, this is really massive, and I really do want to cut back on collecting some of these, so we will see how the rest of the year goes. Okay, so we're taking a little break from Hype groups. 17 will be the last group that we go through because I have multiple binders for them. This is going to be for the boys. Now, when I say there's going to be changes this year, one huge thing is going to be that I'm going to be less of a completionist, and you can see that a lot in my TXT collection, for example, that I was trying to collect every little thing that they possibly had, and I got so burnt out from it, and I was starting to get the same way with the boys. So this is their binder. It is absolutely massive, and yeah, let's go through it. So starting out with the very first album, and I basically started out collecting 3 members right away. I was collecting Eric, and then Youngoon and Kevin, and then as time went on I switched to collecting Hyunjae instead of Kevin because I still wanted to only keep 3 members, but Hyunjae ended up being in my bias line too, so that's why I ended up collecting him. But yeah, so it kind of goes in the order of Eric being my main bias, so I put him in the middle, and then Youngoon, and then Kev, and then later Hyunjae. So that's sort of the thought process behind my head. This is a massive binder, like I said, so we are going to try to go through everything kind of quickly. But I've said this before, that collecting the boys has just been a labor of love. I'm just very, very happy with the way that it turned out. And the Stealer, I think, is when I started to collect them, was right when the Stealer came out, and they had a lot of inclusion starting here, so things slide around a bit. And this is when I started to also collect non-album stuff. We have things like fan call cards. There's going to be a lot of fan call cards. Also things like pre-order benefits and the special Halloween fan call cards and all that stuff. So unfortunately I can't tell you where every single card is from. It's gonna be a mix of like Make Star, of I don't even know, K-Town, gosh, I don't even know, man. This was their Japanese album, and I've decided to not collect Japanese album stuff anymore. Okay, this was Thrill Ride, right? Thrilling? Yeah. They have really pretty backs. And this was the era where I started collecting Hyunjae. They had so many cards, and I have like all their fan sign cards. This was a doozy to collect all the fan sign cards. I was a bit crazy. Oh my goodness. And then moving into Maverick. Again, I did every unit that the biases are in as well. Fan sign cards, Pobs, they're wild and wacky Halloween. I think these were Make Star, and I ordered from Make Star, so that's why I have so many of them. I don't have all the members, but I had enough just to fill in a 9 pocket. So yeah, I put bias line right here, and then the one with Chucky. I actually love the Child's Play movies, so I was really happy that I pulled this. All right, still in the whole Maverick fan call cards. There's so many, guys. I can't even. Why were there so many? Well, obviously we know the answer to that. It was during the pandemic, and that was when K-pop merch and fan calls just went up. It was just a wild time. They did so many online fan calls, so that explains it. Now we're having a mix of things like season's greetings and whatnot, or special merch. So yeah, I'm just going to try to quickly flip through these. This was their light stick photo book. I think this was part of the photo book thing. This is sliding out. I think this may have been when they were doing Kingdom. So I've got some Kingdom cards. Oh, I'm still missing these two Youngun ones. It's fine. It's the Lapatzel, that's right. This was more Kingdom and Kingdom. Oh, this was the cafe, the boys cafe. This was, I think, the Chinese magazine that they did. Oh my gosh. Oh, K-Contact, that's right. I forgot about that. Fun fact, I joined a group order for an older K-Con thing, and the group manager ghosted all of us and stole all our money, so that was cool. Yeah. The B-Zone, a lot of stuff from the B-Zone. These are hard to collect. I suggest not doing it. Oh, Echo, the solo leveling graphic novel / soundtrack. So yeah, those were the photo cards for that. This was, is this Season's Greetings? I think, oh no, I'm sorry, this was the Fan Cafe. That's right, fan club cards. That's right. And yeah, that is all I have for the boys. I'm sorry, I really flew through that, but they have so many cards, and most of them were really fan signed cards. And I have, for their last comeback, I do have all their fan signed cards for that as well, because I was in a group order where we got like permanent member claims in that group order, so it just made it really easy. But from here on out, after that, I will no longer be collecting any fan signed special cards for this group because it's insane, and look at how big this binder already is. Okay, this is gonna be the last group, and it's 17. I recently did a binder sorting video where I stored away the most recent cards that I hauled, and so some of this might still look a bit fresh in your memory, but this is the only full-size binder for them that I have, and this is just album photo cards, and that's it. I have 6 other mini binders that has the members kind of separated into their own mini binders, so we'll get into that after this. So if you're new, I collect 3 members. It is Joshua, DK, and Vernon. So I try to just go in order as much as I possibly can. The members are arranged by age, and we are going in order of album eras. So yeah, I tried to make it look as aesthetically pleasing as I possibly could, even though like the back sometimes might look a little strange. Teenage, this one was a bit harder for me to collect, but it wasn't too bad. Honestly, backtracking and collecting 17 wasn't that hard. So yeah, I think the one for me that was the most difficult was actually this. It was for You Make My Day and You Made My Dawn. So I would say Dawn was probably, I don't know if Dawn was probably harder. I don't know. Like, yeah, maybe these were a bit harder for me to collect. I don't know. It was just a lot harder for me to find full sets, and I prefer to collect things in full sets if I'm going to backtrack and get older photo cards. And then, oh yeah, so going into an ode, this was actually not too bad. They did have a ton of photo cards, but I was able to find sellers who had full sets of each member, so that was the way to go. If I have one tip for you when starting to collect and you want to get older photo cards for a specific member, try to find someone who's selling their entire collection of that member. Yeah, you're paying more up front than going at your own pace and buying one card at a time, but I don't know. It's just really, you gotta weigh the pros and cons between what you want to do. So yeah, now we're in Hengare. These weird ones, but I think they're still cute. Semicolon. And your choice. This was actually one I started collecting, or maybe not fully collecting, but I bought their albums starting with Your Choice. So I have that unboxing on this channel too. Okay, Attacca. This is when I really started to fully collect them. And this was, oh, the Japanese. I forgot about that. Japanese album. And then Face the Sun, which they had quite a bit of cards for. It was wild trying to finish up Face the Sun. And yes, it keeps going. It doesn't stop. Like they had digital albums too and photo cards with that. Like it was just wild. And then these were, I think, the Kinos. Alright, and then Sector 17. I have there are still some blanks here, but I have them on the way. So that will be really soon in a future video. And then Dream, Japanese album. And that's it for 17's album photo cards. So now we're getting into the member specific binders. So I kind of have, let's see, we're going to start with Joshua, okay? And starting out with Joshua, this is just sort of like really random photo cards. We've got like concert photo cards here, like this is Haru. Now, I wasn't quite as picky at putting any of these really in any particular timeline order. So you're gonna see things mixed up a bit. Like we've got like some stuff from HMV here. I don't know. It's just, yeah, everything's just sort of like mixed up a bit. I tried to separate them as much as I can. Like we've got some Carrot Land, and then like going into another year of Carrot Land and so forth. This is Carrot Land again. I don't even have completed sets really of these cards, like incomplete. I don't think I finished Joshua's incomplete. This is D-Icon magazine. So yeah, this was just really a catch-all, and for a while I had these in collect books. Oh, this was Social Club. I love these cards. Oh my goodness. Social Club. I think these were the season's greetings. Or this was Going, I'm sorry, the Going magazine. This was, I think, maybe Season's Greetings. I can't remember anymore. Then we've got like Concert, Power of Love. This was the movie ticket photo card thing. Join group order for that. Got some random HMV cards. This was Little Wishes, and the stickers. This was his birthday kit from last year, 2021. I did not get the one from 2022. And yeah, just some random concert like DVD or Blu-ray cards. I love this O2U one, and I love this one too. I love both of these. These are so cute. So yeah, that is what I have here for Joshua. And because this binder was starting to get pretty full, I ended up starting a second binder for him. So we are going to go through this, and this is probably going to be the most fresh in your memory if you saw my last binder. So we're starting out with are these Attacca? I'm sorry, these are the Your Choice POBs and like fan call cards. So I pretty much just lumped all the fan sign cards and POBs into here, starting with Your Choice and then going into Attacca. Like I think this was Yijiu, maybe, the Chinese fan sign. And yes, this was really shiny. So this is Face the Sun. Face the Sun. More Face the Sun. Oh my gosh. And then we eventually get into Sector 17 on this page. So yes, Melanie hooked me up with all of these because I was in Thailand during Dream, and she was able to secure a lot of sets in her group orders, and she also opened up the group order as well for In the Soup. So yeah, that is my second Joshua binder. So now we'll go ahead and move on to DK. So very similarly with DK, I have I have so many. I started out collecting DK first. When I decided to collect 17, I was like, okay, I'm gonna focus on DK first, then I'm gonna focus on Joshua, and then I'm gonna focus on Vernon. Vernon is last, so I do have the least amount of photo cards for him. But DK is set up similarly like Joshua's, where I have like Haru and Carrot Land cards, you know, merchandise type cards all in here, and things like from DVDs and whatnot. So like this one, I love this one, so cute. So yeah, Incomplete and DVD Blu-ray for Incomplete, Power of Love sets. So yeah, kind of goes in about the same order, although I don't know why I put this Haru set here. Yeah, I don't know what I was thinking. We have Little Wishes, things like Season's Greetings, and Social Club, In the Soup. Oh, here's Social Club. I love this one so much. I cannot believe that we pulled this. Melanie helped me get Social Club from a local K-pop shop. This was like the height of like when we were like, yes, let's collect 17. It was just a lot of fun. I have so many good memories with Social Club, and like me and her just starting to collect 17 together. We've got the D icon, his birthday kit, just some random stuff. HMV Japanese cards. Oh yeah, and then this is actually the whole group. This was from their fan club. I actually unboxed this because I love the whole pilot theme, and even to this day I'm like, I can't tell if they were in like a real cockpit or if they were in a simulator, but it was for a Sema 47. I was like really excited about it, and I have a background in aviation, which is why, I don't know, I just like geeked out when I saw this concept drop, and I'm like, I have to have this whole set basically. So yeah, and then my Carrot membership card from that, and the stickers, and then their little individual cards, which I thought was really cute. And then just some random Power of Love cards. So yeah, that's the first DK binder. This is a B&D binder. I feel like pretty much every other K-pop collector uses these, so you've probably seen them before. And okay, kind of similar with Joshua, starting out with Your Choice, and then moving into Attacca, fan sign cards and pops and what have you. And then Face the Sun. A lot of Face the Sun. And then going into Sector 17. And then Dream. And then Excalibur, and some Power of Love cards. And yeah, that is all I have for DK. Alright, I really feel like we're in the home stretch. This is Vernon's. It is still very small because, like I said, I just started to collect him a bit more thoroughly, aside from just album cards. So this is just a whole mixed match of like HMV cards from an ode era. The reason I have so many of these older ones is just because when I got a lot of his cards from boyz, Mercari Japan, and the sellers were really generous and included so many of these like older cards, so I just got really lucky and accumulated a ton of his HMV cards. So yeah, I do have some of his stuff from like Incomplete and Carrot Land. I don't have completed sets for him really, but that's okay. Got Be the Sun, and then Face the Sun cards. And yeah, not a whole lot. Sector 17 and Dream. I love this one of him with the dinosaur hat. It is so cute. Probably one of my favorites. In the Soup, Sweatshirt, Power of Love. Yeah, very short and sweet for Vernon. Okay, so we do have one more binder, and this is another Carrot Land binder. I have two of these. This has a lot of sets from when they had the carrot version. Like, you know how that goes. If you're a collector for 17, you know that the carrot version, when they drop, it comes with their own member specific binder and a whole stack of member specific photo cards. So we're going to start out with Attacca first, because that's pretty much when I started collecting these. And we're going to start out with Joshua's set, and going into DK set, Vernon's set, and then, so that was for Attacca. And then now we have Face the Sun carrot version. This was a really cute and playful concept. I loved the paints. So starting out with Joshua, DK, Vernon. I pulled Vernon. They're all random. You can't tell like which one you're going to get. And when I went to Target, I pulled Vernon. So that was really exciting. That was a happy day. And then starting on this page, we have D-Icon. So we have Joshua's set, DK set, and Vernon's set. And their unit cards. We've reached the end of my binder tour. I feel like probably compared to when I did the beginning of 2022, this collection for today was smaller than from 2022, and I kind of wanted to keep going in that direction. Like I said before, I want to curate my collections a lot better, be a bit more selective and so forth. So I'm very excited to see how things will go during the rest of the year. Now, in terms of my channel, I have mentioned this a little bit before, but I'm not going to be unboxing a lot of special kits anymore, things like season's greetings and things like that. I just don't really have the space for that stuff anymore, so I'm trying to cut back on getting those things, and I'm just going to be selective on what albums and stuff that I want to pre-order and open, stuff like that. We'll see though if I can resist a Target run the day an album drops. We'll see. I'm also excited to bring forth more studio vlogs and stuff on my small business. I've been making art by selling stickers. Like, I hand draw everything and then I produce all the stickers in-house. I've also been making stationery and stuff like that. So yeah, everything's designed and drawn by me, and it's just been a lot of fun to explore that side of my creativity. And I want to paint more as well, so I'm really excited to be able to share that part of my journey on this space with you guys. But that is it then for this video. I have a boyz haul coming up pretty soon and some more photo card sorting videos. So yeah, if you like that, please consider subscribing. And thank you so much for watching today. Have a happy new year, and I'll see you later. Bye.